Hey there, I'm Max, the founder of Basedash, and I'm going to show you how to build an internal tool in 2 minutes. So this is a brand new workspace I just created with a Postgres database that's hosted on Supabase. So right off the bat, I can just jump straight into the user table and see all of the data in a nice table interface here. If I want to make a change, I can just double click, edit, and just like that, the edit goes straight to our database. We also have nice inputs depending on the data type. So we have date pickers for dates. We have a list with searching for relationships, and we also have checkboxes for booleans that make it really easy to edit. So that's cool, but the real power of Basedash comes from being able to build custom tools for your teammates. So right now only I can access this database, but maybe I want to expose some of this data to my customer support team to be able to fix user issues. What I can do is just click New View down here, and then suddenly we're in the View Builder. So you'll see that we have the same preview of the table right here that we just had, but now we can customize the view. So I'll name this Verified Users. And then what I'll want to do is take this column and filter it so that we only get users whose email is verified. So I'll add a filter here, select the column, and then say is true. And now this will reload and we'll only get records where email verified is checked. What we can also do is take this avatar column, which right now is being stored as a URL. We can jump into that attribute and then say display as image. And then what that'll do is make it so that instead of showing the text for the avatar, it just shows the image inline right here. Great, so that looks good to me. The next step is to publish this view so that the rest of our team can access it. So now that we've published it, all we have to do is invite our team members. So I'm going to add my teammate Katie, who's the head of customer support, and I can add her as a collaborator. And what that does is makes it so that she can only work with the views that we've created and not the raw tables. So in this case, she'll only be able to access the view we made, which has the users whose email is verified, and she won't be able to access any other data. One last quick thing we can do is if we jump back into this table, we'll notice that there's a created at column. So this is probably going to be useful for customer support to be able to see when a user was created, but they probably shouldn't be able to edit this column. So what we can do is jump into configuration and then jump into the table and then click on the column created at, and then we can just turn off editable. And then what that does is it makes it so that nobody in the workspace can edit that column no matter what. You'll also notice that we have this password attribute, which I've already completely disconnected from our workspace, so it's not even going to load that data no matter where you are. So that's a quick demo of Basedash. So we found that it's super useful for giving non-technical teammates access to the data they need, like for customer support or operations, but you can really use it for anything where you need to give your teammates secure access to your database. So I hope that was useful for you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on board.